Guys, so today I wanted to show you what I picked up in preparation for Playlist Live. I was just inspired to buy some new clothes that were a little bit warmer and also just some cute stuff that I thought I could wear. Playlist Live is in New Jersey, so I know that I'm going to be a little cold with all of my clothes from Texas, and I'm also going into New York after Playlist Live with one of my best friends. I ended up picking up a lot of different beanies, and I got some clothes that kind of go along with them, so I'm going to show you what I got and then maybe some different ways you can style your hair when wearing the beanies as well. So if you want to go ahead and see what I got, then just keep watching. So starting off, we'll start off with all of the different beanies. I have a bunch of different ones to show you here. This first one is super cute. It's black and it says, "How about no?" And this is from Parken. The one that I have on right here, this one is also from Parken. It's just a really pretty blue kind of marled knit. I also got this green and gray striped one, and this is by the Hurley brand, and I got this in the Buckle store at the mall. I also got this one. This is from Wet Seal, and it's just a cream color with little gold little beads, so it's kind of a little bit more girly, and I really liked it. It's like a thick, chunky knit. I think it'll match with a lot. And then I got just this plain black one from Forever 21, and this one is really, really big, so it kind of has like that slouchy look, and it like slouches in the back, which I think is really adorable. I also got these little socks from Wet Seal, and I think these are so incredibly cute, and I was just thinking about this idea. So what they are is just a long gray thin sock, and then up at the top by like your thigh, it turns into this really pretty like lacy maroon color. So it gives you that look of having like thigh-high socks without having like the really thick part down actually in your boot. I know for at least me, I don't like to wear really thick socks with boots. I feel like it just kind of agitates my foot, I guess, throughout the day. So I like that these have a nice thin sock, but then the really decorative part up around your thigh, and I think that would be really cute for layering and stuff and just kind of getting that textured look for the fall and winter. I also got this adorable sweater, and this is from Topshop, and it's a gorgeous pale pink color. I love this color for winter. I just think it's so pretty and a little bit unexpected, but I have a ton of lipstick that matches this, the color I have on, and it also pairs so nicely with black. And if you could look really closely, you can actually see the little heart details on this sweater. I got this shirt from Urban Outfitters, and I absolutely love it. It's like a two-toned kind of thermal. So on one side it has this really pretty gray color, and it's a little bit like worn in and kind of faded, and then obviously you can see the middle of the shirt is like brown, and down on the bottom there's a little bit of like a gray trim, and I just think it's a really cute shirt. Like I said, it kind of looks like worn in and old, but I think this layered with like even like a little fur vest or maybe another jacket and just like some leggings and some textured boots would just be really cute and cozy. This is also very nice and warm, so it's going to be very useful in New York and New Jersey. I also got this really cute little sweater from Urban Outfitters, and I think this is so adorable. It has a really cool, again, kind of textured knit look to it, and then it has a hood, which is made out of like all little lacy pieces, which is so pretty. I like this brown color a lot because I feel like you could pair this over black or cream or white or just anything. I'm definitely not someone who follows the no brown and black mixing. I think it's fine to mix those colors. But I just really like this little cardigan. It's nice and long, so you can pair it over dresses or little tops, and it just gives you another layer. But mainly I just like it for all the different textures because I think that's a really cute look to wear in the fall and winter. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've switched into a new beanie, and I'm going to show you a way that I like to wear my hair with this one. So I like to section my hair off into two sections, and then I like to start from the top and create a pretty loose braid. And I like to stop about halfway down so you have like this much hair left over. And then I take these little clear elastic bands, and you could use like a colored band or something, but I like these clear elastics because they just don't show up and don't add any color to the look. And I think they also just make everything look nice and clean. So then I just go ahead and band it, and you are left with this. So you have the braid at the top and then just the little loose ends of the hair. I'm going to repeat the same thing on this side. So then to add a little girly touch to the braids, I'm taking my 1-inch curling wand, and I'm going to curl the little ends. So I'm just going to wrap it around the barrel and hold it for about 5 seconds. So the curls should come out like this, just nice and loose and bouncy, and I think it just adds something a little bit extra special to the ends of your braid. So then when you're done, your little braids should just look like this, and I think the curls and the braid just add a little cute touch to wearing something like a beanie. And so of course when you're wearing the beanie, this is kind of the center of attention, but a nice way to make it a little bit more girly and glammed up is adding the little braids and the little curls on the ends. So for the next look, I'm going to take all of my hair and put it in a low side ponytail, but I'm going to leave out about an inch section of hair. And I'm going to secure the ponytail with one of those clear elastics. And then in that inch section, I'm going to begin to just wrap around. And then once I get to the bottom, I'm going to take some bobby pins in the same color as my hair and stick them right where I wrapped around the base of the ponytail, just to hold this. And since this beanie already had the little setted detail, I thought it just needed something kind of clean and sleek, so I thought this ponytail was a nice addition, and the little braided piece just made it a little bit more unique. So this next look is going to be the most simple, but I think something that people kind of overlook when they're trying to get like that perfect messy bun with the beanie. Of course, putting on the beanie first makes this a lot easier, and you're going to then take your hair and start to twist it. And as you twist, it kind of naturally starts to fold. So I'm going to then take a clear elastic band and start to secure it. And I'm probably going to use about 3 elastic bands just to get my desired look, but it might depend on how thick or thin your hair is. And this is going to help get a nice messy bun texture, just securing it in different places, kind of making it fold in and out. This is the 3rd band. And then I'm going to begin to pull some pieces down around the face, just to kind of frame it. Adjust the beanie a little bit. And you could just go ahead and leave it like this, but I'm going to take my curling wand again and just curl these pieces away from my face. And overall, this is a great way to have the messy bun with the little beanie, and then the little side pieces I think just make it a little bit more glamorous and girly.